Day 3 at Cheltenham, brilliant start to the week we've had. First 2 days winning, that's what we want. Looking at the Betfair prices, looking through the experts in the Racing Post. Everybody picks up the Bible on the way to the Cheltenham. You've got to have your Racing Post, look at what all the tipsters are thinking, and then dissect it. So we're going to do the same again. We're going to have a look at the 7 races for the Racing Post tipsters, and then we're going to go through how Betfair's performed in the last 5 years, just to show you where the money is and how the money arrives. And that's a good thing about Cheltenham. We know exactly, we've got a good bit of data, we can see what we've been doing and how we get the money. And the Cheltenham's all about going to the racing and into the pub at night, get your tea, and then organise to get to watch a football. Last night, Villarreal 3-0, happy days, what a result. The correct scores, Playmaker boys got the correct scores in the EPL as well, and the match odds, brilliant. So just make sure you know what you're doing, you're betting, and find the right places to follow and make your money. So the first race, Cheltenham, 13:30, Galopin des Champs, 2.02 currently, 4.24 that horse should be. Alright, there's only 4 runners, Townend and Mullins, good combination, but the price is a bit skinny, 2.02, there's only one to chase it really, but we'll talk about that later, but that's where that price is. I would be happy at the low prices. I'm happy to take horses on at 2.02 because to me that's far too short. Should be a bit more meat in the bone for that one, and it could well go to second favourite if there's money for Rachel Blackmore's horse. But as I say, 2.02, pretty skinny. It should be away at 4 that one, but only 4 runners, so it's probably spoiled that race. Into the 14:10. Sir de Burleys, it's currently 7.6, so you've got a bit of value there because it should be 6.5, so you do have a bit of value. You should come into about 3.65 in the run at least, so you're nearly getting a double, a DOB there for you, a dob for you, so double or bust, so that would be worth looking at. Mr. Robert James for Gordon Elliott with JP, so that's interesting. He comes up later on in the second part of our tips, so you have a look at that one. But again, Sir de Burley, bit of value there, but again, I'm not convinced about that one, but it is value if you're wanting to have a go at it, so you're on the right side of the bookies there. 14.50, Hello, Townend and Mullins again, definite place, but again, very skinny, 1.7, ooh, very, very skinny, but I might be wrong, but again, I'm happy to take on at their prices. I'm not really wanting to be back in Cheltenham at their prices, so as Shiskin showed us yesterday in the race, it was slaughtered with a big bet. And then into the 15:30, Time Hill again, could go a place. You're getting a bit of value with you're getting actually good value for Time Hill and the type of horse that runs at Cheltenham. 6-1, good price. Tom O'Brien for Hobbs, probably that's why you're getting the bigger prices of that one, because the British in there. And Tom O'Brien, a lesser known jockey, but a very good jockey. And for Hobbs, used to be Hobbs brilliant at Cheltenham. So let's see if he can get that, because you're definitely getting value at 6s in that one. 16:10, Imperial Alcazar. This type of horse at Cheltenham, great chance in back in the win and back in the place in this one. Paddy Brennan for Fergal O'Brien, and you've got 7.2. It's a bit skinny, should be up at around about the 8s mark, but again, 7.2 up to the 8. You might be happy to take that on to win, back place, good chance, and I agree with the tipsters in the Racing Post there. Into the 16:50, Dino Blue, again I agree with the tipsters. Back place, Mark Walsh for Mullins with JP, but price far too skinny at 3.3. Should be away up at 7.96, something like that. 3.3 is very skinny. I wouldn't be backing at that, but it's a certain Cheltenham type horse to win for the 16:50. Dino Blue. 17:30, Mr. Fop Patches, again value 10-1, should be 6.81. We'll get to about 4.4 in the run. That's Mullins for PA Faye, the jockey. Again, you've got value on your side there, so the bookies are giving you an attempt to come in, and that type of horse will go well at Cheltenham, but again, it wouldn't be for me, that one. Now, let's go into the 5 years. This is where the money is. This is where you start to dig into the Betfair markets, because having the Betfair Exchange, we're so lucky to have so much places that we can get our bets on instead of getting restricted with the mad bookies and all the publicity about the bookies. I mean, I'm lucky if I can get £1 on a bookie nowadays, and it's just absolutely crazy where you can just enjoy yourself. Alright, the restrictions and that come in, but work around them and try your best to get yourself sorted out. So the 13:30 race, this is between the favourite and the third favourite, so whatever the money comes for, favourite, third favourite, that's where to go. El Barra, massive at 30-1 to be honest with you, for P Mullins and Mullins. Even although Mullins got the favourite 2.02, I think that's too short. And you never know, it could be a race where you just go the favourite for a place and take 25% return on your investment. So wait to see what goes off favourite. Back that for a place, and that could be your bet in that race. 14-10, we're starting to get into a bit of nitty gritty, some nice prices. Second favourite, fourth favourite, sixth favourite, seventh favourite and eighth favourite. That's where all the profits have been in the last 5 years. Alaphilippe, Brennan and Fergal O'Brien 7.6, Dunboyne, Kennedy and Elliott 10-1. You're getting into bigger prices now. Volcano, Jordan Gainfield, is this a Wolf of Wall Street? For Gordon Elliott 20-1. That'll be about there somewhere. Baliandi, Finn Lambert, Twiston Davis 20-1. He knows how to get them right. So there's another big price. And Born Patriot, Sexton and Peter Fahey. He comes up twice today, that jockey and trainer combination. So when they come up a couple of times in a day, when they're on the money side, they usually hit one of them. So just keep an eye on it. It happens a couple of times for us a day with the bigger money ones. So Born Patriot, Sexton and Peter Fahey 23-1. So favourite, second favourite for a place in that one. So that would be that's your sort of professional outlook for it. But as I say, second, fourth, sixth, seventh and eighth, and the market at Betfair SP. 14.50, favourite, Allaho, far too short, 1.7, but great record in the race for that type of horse. Second favourite, Conflated, Russell and Elliott again, 8.4, and Shan Blue, the Skeletons. This will be a race, the Skeletons will have a go, and if this horse can do anything, they'll have a go, they'll be there. 12.5 is a big price for that one at the present moment. Again, favourite to place, 1.25, 25% return on your investment. That would probably be your play if you wanted to play professionally in that one. But favourite, second and third, that's where your winner comes from in that race. And the Skeletons, 12.5 might be the value. 15.30 race. We're going away for the favourites in this one. You would be looking here at Royal Kahala, Sexton and Peter Fahey. There's that combination again. 7-1. Champ, John Joe O'Neill for Nicky Henderson, 7-1 for JP McManus. And then Song for Someone, Nico de Bonville, 40-1 for Tom Simmons with a Henderson horse in the race. I know JP's horses, that's why John Joe O'Neill's probably on it. But Song for Someone, Nico de Bonville, he'll be wanting to prove a wee point there, and he's a capable jockey. Tom Simmons, capable trainer, 40-1. And historically, last 5 years, it's got a chance with the Betfair money. Into the 16-10. We're going to go with a favourite, second favourite, seventh favourite and ninth favourite. Tom Cannon, great ride. Absolutely brilliant. Delighted for him. Hard working jockey. Really came through the ranks and worked hard at his game. He gives 110% every race he rides, and he's 5.5 favourite, and the Glancing Queen, he'll have a go at that one. Celebre D'Allen, Tom O'Brien and Hobbs again. Second time O'Brien and Hobbs have come up, 6-1. Spirit of the Game, the Skeletons again, 22-1. 2 races I think the Skeletons will have a go. This is the second one, 22-1. That should have a good run, and it'll come into the contention sometime in the race. Cool Cody, Adam Wedge, watch yourself here with Evan Williams. There might be a gamble on this, 32-1. And Cool Cody, they know how to get it right. And this weather, they'll love this type of weather. Evan Williams can get them right. Imperial Alcazar, I still can't see that being out of the money. I think that's a good chance. But wait and see what the jolly is, and have a go in the jolly. When the money goes there, I would be with that. But that's where the money's been. Favourite, second favourite, seventh and ninth. That's where you want to play. Into the 16.50 race, Party Central. That's what we all like doing, especially after the racing during the day. Into the Royal Oak and that in the pub in Bishop's Cleeve. Walking distance for the track. Brilliant. And Russell and Elliott, 9.4. Big price in that one. They're 10 yen. Now we've got Mr. O'Keefe again. We called you yesterday on it, and he got us a couple of good runs into the place, third place. Massive price. And again, he's on a big one. And this time he's riding for Martin Brassil. Might be a wee telltale point there, because Brazil won yesterday. Just a play in the names. 42-1. Massive price. And historically, 16.50 race, 12th in the betting. Have a look at it. Choice of words. So there's 2 in that race. Party Central for a place would probably be a bet for me in that one, because it's currently about 3, and that would be probably worth taking on in Betfair. So 17.30 race, here we go. This is to get us out at the end of the day. A couple of funny ones in here. Favourite, Schoolboy Hours, O'Connor for No Mead for JP, 7.8. And then we're into Frontal Assault, Robert James again. We said that earlier on. This is the jockey doubling over again for Elliott. Sir De Booley's earlier on in the shorter one. He's up 91 in the last race, so got to be looked at. And then we've got Mr. Fogpatches for Mullins and Fahey, PA Fahey, 10-1. watch that one. Again, we've had a double up with the name here. And here we go. You could have this horse at any price you want. It should be 100 to 1 because the jockey on it's Sam Whaley Cohen. He had a great time for a while and then he just lost the plot, and he just seems to, if you watch him, he looks like he's coasting. And then all of a sudden when it gets to the nitty gritty, there's nothing there. He's on for Henderson. Mr. Coffee, 15 to 1. Have a look at it because historically that horse does well in this race, but the jockey really puts me off that one. But at the price you're maybe wanting to take a wee chance at. A jockey in the last selection of that race, Powerstown Park. Tommy O'Brien for Sam Thomas. They're ready to go, 50 to 1. Didn't care about the price on this one. You've got to, didn't overlook it. Have a look at this one in the last, 50 to 1. Massive price. And this is where the big price in the play will come. You should get a big price in the run in the last one. So if you've had a bad day, just get a couple of pounds or whatever on your big prices to try and get yourself out of jail. But it's a hard day today, so just make sure that you know where you're playing. The first race and the third race, that should be your jolly races, but prices wise, they're horrendous prices. They're getting no value. The bookies know that's where the favourites should go in. But have a look through them. Work out the Betfair at Order ASP. It's a great way to look at your betting because you'll be betting winners that you would never have found in your life before. And as I say, we've went through the Racing Post tipsters and had a wee look at what the prices is and where the value is and how they've performed. So, day 3, let's enjoy it. Another big roar going up and let's have another great Cheltenham day. I'll speak to you in the final day's video tomorrow.